Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? We're pulling out the joy today. Happy Father's Day to all the father figures out there. All the dads, all the granddads, foster dads, fur dads. Sorry. Right as I was getting ready to come live, I ended up with a coughing fit. All right, let's get this open so we can see what's going on here. So this is going to be just probably a long one today because I'm going to play around with the Cricut and make a fish gift card holder. Now I had to size the project down to fit the joy. So I don't know. Morning, Margot. Good morning, Ann. I'm so glad that we didn't scare you off the other night, Ann. Good morning, Ann. Or good afternoon. Good afternoon. So I'm plugging in the joy right now. And then you guys have been here before, then you know what happens when I use the joy. Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Ann. I am so sorry that I'm coughing and everything right before it started right before the live. And I'm like, oh, come on, really? So guys, while I'm cutting out the pieces, I won't be able to see chat, but bear with me. As soon as I get done cutting all the pieces out, then we will, then I'll be able to see the chat when we're gluing things together and all. So I've got this little joy, which is a small Cricut machine for those that don't know. Those that are new to my channel. Exactly, always the way. You're still waiting for your voice to come back. Oh, all right. So, need to get me my mat out. I'm totally unprepared. I've got my mat. Oh, look, I still have little tiny things on it from the last time we were live. Believe me, Margot, if my maker worked, I would be using my maker because I would much prefer to use the maker. But my makers have died. They don't work. And I don't have anybody to help me fix it, so. And I don't have the money to buy a new one. But believe me, when I can, that's after paying my property taxes so I'm not homeless. That's the first thing on my list is a maker. All right, I don't know what is going to ask me first. So here we go. I'm going to go. The joy is so darn cute, but you can't make big 3D projects and things with it. So I like to make the big 3D projects, like the Dreaming Tree. I have a whole bunch of Dreaming Tree files, to make like I have one to make for like at Halloween time, the Norman Bates house, the Bates house from the movie Psycho. And then I have an add-on file for that to make it a Christmas. It's really cool. And then I have another one to make a church and a tackle box, 6-pack drink holder. I mean, all kinds of cool things, fishing vest, but none of them fit down to the size of, hi, Scott, how you doing? Dreaming Tree is 3dsvg.com, but they have just joined forces with Creative Fabrica, where they sell all kinds of SVG files for 3D projects. Hi, Lisa. Scott's in the house. All right, guys, I'm going to go to my Cricut, and I will not be able to see everybody's comments while I'm cutting these pieces out. So just bear with me. And hopefully my coughing will. All right, let's go over here to my stuff. Let's go projects. Let's look through all these little projects we've got right here. Fish gift card holder. Now, if you have the big maker, they have this file was there, and it's just called fish gift card holder, and it's made to be used with the bigger machines. But I don't have a big machine anymore that works, so I'm gonna go customize, get it on my mat. I'm gonna turn that off. What happened? I didn't want to do that. Give me that. I didn't want to do that other thing. All right, I don't know what this is telling me with the layers. Something is too big. What is too big? Something's not compatible. Image too large. Reduce image size to 4.5. Say, okay, wait a minute. Go back. See, I sized it for the joy. Go customize it again. Replace it again. I don't know what is. See, there should be a. You see that exclamation point? That should be on whatever it is that is too big, and I'm not seeing it. I sized this down to fit. I don't know why it's not. Let's see. All right, I'm watching the little exclamation point up there. It must have resized it back after I closed it. It should have saved it though. So I'm just going to go like this until. Well, this ain't going to hold no gift card holder by the time this gets done. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Undo that. Undo that. Undo. Ungroup it. Ungroup it. There we go. That's better. That's the problem. It was all grouped together, so the Cricut was acting like it was one piece. So if you ungroup it, there we go. Now it'll cut on the joy. All right. So I think the only color I don't have is white and black pulled out. So I may have to, and the silvery gray. So the other colors I'll have to pick out. But that's what we're going to make today. And it may be too small for a gift card holder. I don't know 100% what it's going to turn out like, but we'll find out. I have one somewhere around here. Anyway, let's go make it. And it's wanting the big mat for the black. Why is it wanting the big mat for the black? What is on the big? I don't know, but I have the big mat. All right. I don't know what color that is. It's like a goldish color. There's another big thing for the black. Is that black or green? I can't even tell. Is that my green? Okay, that's black. I think that's supposed to be green. Okay, I don't have no 17-inch. What the heck is this? Oh, here we go, guys. Of course, we're going to have problems. Oh, there's black. No, there's not. That's dark brown. Dark brown, light brown. Okay, we got to select all. We got to select all and make this smaller yet. We should just get rid of the gift card holder part and just make a fish for the front of a card. Let's see. Let's do that. All right. save it. See, make it. Let's see if it'll let me do it on a mat. Okay, on mat. There we go. On mat. On mat. On mat. There we go. That's much better. Everything's on the mat. All right, and the colors I need are... First color I need is black. So I forget and pull out black. Linda, that's smart. You didn't get out black or white. What the heck? But here's some white. Now, where is the black cardstock? Sorry, I'm not very interactive with the chat first thing, but to get this cut, I kind of... Let me get a piece of cardstock. I shouldn't have taken this off my mat yet. I thought I had all the colors chosen, but I guess I didn't, guys. Oh. I will check the chat in a minute, y'all. I'm just going to get out my trimmer. And I'm going to cut this down to 4.5 by 6.5 so it'll fit my mat. Go 4.5. Six and a half. All right, so only one black. I need a silver. That silver doesn't need to be too big. So I think this one might work. Let's see what this... Let me look real close. So it's under 3 inches this way, and it's under 2 inches this way. Let's see if this piece will work. If not, we'll use this one. So we got... So we got 3 inches here. Don't move it, Linda. And then 2 inches. A little bit bigger than 2 inches. Everything's falling at me. Everything's falling down. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Craft stash is falling down all around me. All right, that's big enough. That's going to be for the lure and the hook, I believe. So we've got the silver. Let's see. We got black. We got silver. I'm trying to put them in order. And this color is like a goldish color. So this color right here is like a goldish color. And that's for like the lure and something else. Sorry, guys. Trying to see. Okay, that's my off-white. I've got something chosen for that. And there's white. That's just for the eye. So let's do this one in white and then we'll color it. So let's cut this white down to the size we need. And I'll check the chat in just a second. Make sure Nightbot's not doing anything stupid in there. And if anybody else is coming, I could say hi to them. All right, so we have the white for the lure and the eye. or that will color the lure, we'll ink blend it so it's a good color. All right, so we got that there like that. Let's check the chat real quick. Yes, this is in Design Space, Lisa. Danny! You have to look that up. It's really cute. It really is. It's really cute. There we go. All right. Then the next color is the dark green, which I have right here. Now I have a shiny side here. I also have that side. I'm trying to think what color. Do I want my fish to be shiny? Or do I want my fish to be flat? I'm going to do flat. Because that way I can ink blend it and darken up the color. All right, so that's the green. Then we got the brown. I got brown right here. I can always darken that if I need to. Got a funny feeling I'm going to need more brown. Then I need another brown. Looks like I need another 6.5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I got one in the thing. And I need 2 more of the 6.5 measurements. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that out of this. We're going to try. We're going to cut this one here down to 6.5 this way. And then we're going to cut it down to 4.5. Because that's how big the mat we're using is. So we got that. And I need one more. I need one more. So now I'm going to cut this one down to 6.5. Remember, if you use a lighter color, you can always darken it with inks. And 4.5, if need be. But if it's too dark, you can't lighten it up. So that's why I'm more apt to grab a lighter color than the actual color I want, because I can always darken it, but I can never lighten it. So, all right, I've got the 3 browns. And now I need, now that's supposed to be a tan color, but I'm going to make the fish's belly. Do I want the fish's belly peach in color? You know what? I don't think I do. I think I want it to be tan in color. So let's cut this paper down right here. And we're just going to cut it down. Let's see, how far does it measure this way? All right, we're going to cut it down to 4.5 right here. And then we'll cut this one down to 6.5. 6.5 this way. See, my paper's wanting to rip right there. That's all right. We'll use that for the bottom part where we're not cutting anything. So we'll make sure we cut it this way. All right. We should be almost done. This is going to take a while, guys. I hope you got some drinks and you're set in, or if you're doing some Father's Day things. All right. And then we got our white, which we're going to take this piece after we cut out the first thing we were cutting, and then we'll add that to the very back there. And that's our last one. All right, here we go. Let's move these out of the way so we don't get confused with what our papers are, because Linda will do that. Linda will get Well, I thought I had it cut out and then I put somewhere else and, you know, yeah, no. All right, move these over here. My magnets up to the top up here. My mat out. My joy closer. Say next. All right. It's telling me. Now, if this is where, if I want to move anything, this is where I can do all my moving stuff. Yeah, see the lure and the thing, that's the silver and the gold. Green, brown, brown. So like, I'm going to move that white one, right? I'm going to move this piece. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to go move object. And I'm going to move it to where the gold was. I'm going to put it right here because I'm cutting that in white. So there's no reason to have to do. So I need to move. I won't have to worry about putting that white one back. I just eliminated that last mat. Say, okay. And that's good. Good, 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 good. And say next. Connect. While that's connecting, we're going to put our black paper on our mat. And some of this paper is Concord and Ninth. Some of this paper is close to my heart. And some of this paper is Cricut paper. And some of this paper is scrapbook.com. And then some of this paper is, I don't know the brand. There's no brand. So it's just a mishmash of cardstock, guys. It's use what you got and have fun. All right. It's telling me I selected the material to medium. And I'm going to go remember my settings. And then it's telling me to load it. So now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to slide it into the Cricut Joy. And it's measuring the length of it. It's getting itself set up. And I'm going to say, go. Go, 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 go. And it shouldn't take that long to cut this mat out if it's cutting it correctly. Okay, let me. Oh, I've lost my chat. Where's my chat? I don't see it. I'm going to have to reopen my chat, I think. All right, we're going to unload it. So see, we're going to take our mat. We're going to turn it upside down because we don't want our paper to curl. If you pull your paper off the mat, your paper is going to curl. Joy, go. Okay, wait a minute. I can see a comment on here. What's... Oh, no. What happened? Okay. I got to pull up my... Okay, that didn't cut. Guys, I used too thick of a paper and did not... And I used medium setting. It didn't cut all the way. Oh, no. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because I can cut that out by hand, but I don't want to do that right now. I'm going to do that later. I'm going to come back over here. Because I know that that won't interfere if I use the other side of the paper. See? We all make mistakes. I forgot I was using extra heavy cardstock. Let's go back to that mat, this one. Click on this. Click heavy material. Heavy material, where are you? Right here, heavy cardstock, 100 pound. And we're going to do it again. Even though it's got a check mark on it, we're going to do it again. All right. And we're going to go. And it's going to show us what it's cutting. This time we're using heavy cardstock feature. I can always use that for another card for something else. And fussy cut it the rest of the way out. And I'm going to go. Okay, Lisa said something. I can't really see what it's saying. I'm going to touch base with you guys in just a second. Let me get this one cut out, and then I'll touch base with y'all. Okay, it is called, I'll have to show you when I go back into the thing. Danny, go Diego, go. Oh my God. My stomach muscles hurt from laughing so much last night. I bet they do. From the last 3 nights. What do you mean? Started with Thirsty Thursday trivia. All right, we have to unload it now. And this time, cross your fingers that it did what it's supposed to. Now let's try this again. Let's peel it off. Oh no. Oh no. It worked. It worked, guys. It did it. So when you're using Concord and 9th thick cardstock, use the heavy cardstock. So we got the fishy eyeball. See the fishy eyeball? And we got the little, now see, that's not big enough for a gift card. You'll put a little special note or something there though. But if you do this the regular size of the project and don't downsize it for the Cricut Joy, you can put a gift card in there, but that ain't gonna hold no gift card. I have to make a sticker or something to go in there. That's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. And then we'll put this over here to the side because I'm done with it. All right, next one is the silver metallic. So we're going to bring this right up here like this. I'm so tickled that Denise sent me this mat because this mat is way better than any of the other mats I had. All right. Now this one definitely, because it's the paper stuff, we're definitely going to do medium cardstock. This one will work that way. All right, we're going to load it. Loading, loading, loading. Get that paper loaded. And this one is going to cut out a piece of our lure and a hook. And we got to press the word go, 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 go. And it's okay. Now we're going to unload it. Unload. Turn it upside down. Laminate, laminate. I don't know why I got that daggum song in my head. So we got this lure piece. And we got the little hook piece right here. Come on, hooky hook. You got to let go right there. Come out of there. There we go. We got the hook. That would be a lot easier if this project was bigger. So we cut that. We're going to set that with the other paper that we already did. And then now next is the one that would be gold, but we're going to have to ink blend it. I'm not doing gold color. Although it would be cool to have a shiny lure, I guess, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And this way I can cut the eyeball, the rest of the eyeball out too. So there we go. And the material, remember I set the default pressure for medium cardstock, so now I don't have to change the cardstock. So now I'm just going to push this in and load it. Then we're going to press go. I can't tell if you guys can actually see the actual, you guys can't see the actual Cricut. There we go. Press go. There you go. Now you can see it. That isn't there. All right. And we're going to unload. I'm going to move that back because it's in my way. Now I'm going to do what I've been doing, guys. I'm just going to take all this off like that. Because I don't want my paper curling. That's why I do that. that, I don't know if that's part of the lure or what that is, but this is part of the lure. This will have to be ink blended, and this is the eyeball. So we're gonna keep them right there like that. Okay, I didn't realize I had a piece of plastic or something there. I have to remember that. My hook wants to be funny and not be where it should be. Get up there, hook. Get this little thing off my mat. Now we're gonna do the green. And remember, it's a dark green, and that's a darker green, and would probably look good as a bass, but I don't really. Do I want it shiny? All right, let's just do it shiny, just for the heck of it. We won't ink blend. We'll use the shiny stuff. Line that up on my mat. We'll use the glossy side to show. And then we won't have to worry about ink blending. That'll be a good color for a bass. All right, then we'll put that in there. Let's see, can you see what parts it's cutting for the fish? And say go. Check the chat. Okay, we got Danny giggling. And why that says top messages, let's say all messages. There we go. And let's bring our Cricut thing back up. And unload. The Cricut is just such a cool thing. You know, guys, it's like you could do anything. If you're limited by your imagination, that's what you're limited by using the Cricut. There's part of our fish. Fishy, fish, fish. Fish face. There's part of our lure. And then we're going to scrape them pieces off because they don't go to anything. I'm just going to get our little scraper deeper here. And we're going to gently, we're not going to push down too hard because we don't want to pull the glue off. We just want to get the pieces off. You get just the right angle and you won't scrape your glue. You'll just scrape the pieces that are on there off. There we go. And like I said, those pieces are not for the project, so we'll get them completely out of the way. Just get rid of them so we don't get confused with what we have. All right, now we got our browns. This is Cricut paper. And I found with the Cricut cardstock cuts the best. Over conclusion I've come to. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There's a country song that says that. All right. Just a few more, guys, and then we'll get to gluing and chatting. And thank you for bearing with me and hanging out while I can't see the chat. All right, press go, Linda. Go, 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 Joey, go. I tell you guys, all the laughing I've done in the last 3 nights has got me with a laughing hangover today. I don't drink. And I feel like I have been at the bar 3 nights in a row. I don't go to bars anymore. I don't drink anymore. It's like, it was so much fun, though. So much fun. But I'm paying for it today. All right. Look. What the heck is that? Get off there. It's part of our fish. Fishy fish. And we got to do another brown. Yeah, I'll probably darken this up because it should have been a little bit darker, I think, of a brown. This brown is a little rusty looking. Just a little rusty looking. All right. And then we'll put that one in our joy. Doop, 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 doop. So I should be doing this in my Cricut studio. But the problem with that is there's no AC out there. But my brother made a little corner and everything real nice looking for me to have a nice little studio look out there. But without an air conditioner, it's just too hot. It's like, ugh. All right, let's unload that. Let's get our other piece of our fishy fish. I don't know why we have two of the fishy fishes that are like identical. I don't know, but we do. I don't know. Oh, because the gift card. That's why, probably. I don't know. All right, let's do the third one. I don't know. Sometimes Cricut cuts things too many pieces out, in my opinion. But better too many than not enough. All right, let's do this last brown. This one's going to cut more details for the fish. Press go, Linda. Press go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Y'all ever see that movie, the Jimmy Neutron movie? It was a cartoon movie. It does kind of feel that way, Linda. Okay, you have to remind me of what it feels like, Scott, because does it feel like I'm ignoring you? I don't want to be ignoring you. Oh, feels like you've got a hangover, right? Like you've been to the bar the last 3 nights, right? Is that what you're saying, Scott? Because it does. I'm telling you, I'm like hung over and I haven't done anything to get hung over for. But it's fun. All right, let's open this back up, unload it. Last night was just a clincher. It's like I was chit-chatting with them people for a good, 6 hours last night? I don't know. My eyes ended up giving up on me. My left eye shut down completely. It said no. It's still not open. My left eye is still not opening this morning. And then my right eye said, I'm joining. And that's all there's to that. All right, there's our other piece here. Now, I don't have instructions on how to put this together. So when I finally get all this cut, it's all on my own, trying to figure it out. But I don't see it being too hard. I mean, I've done dreaming tree projects that were way more complicated than this, and I made it through, so should be able to do it. All right, our last mat, guys. This is our last one to cut. And then I can get into chat with y'all and start gluing. Let's get this cut. This one's a simple cut, too. Won't take long at all. It's like, go. Go, 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 go. I'll tell you what, at least we didn't have to worry about no DUIs because we were all at home, not driving. Not even drinking. All right, there we go, guys. Unload. Let's say finish. I'm not doing a survey. Go home. Close all that stuff in the background and open this back up so I can see the chat. And Danny says, yes, she feels the same way. All right, what is this? Okay, that's my glue. I need to make sure that stays where. All right, let's unplug the Joy. Let's get it out of our way, even though it's not that big, but it's still in the way. Put it back in its little spot over there. Let's get this last piece off the mat. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's up with me today. All right, this is not part of our design. This is our design. All right, so now we got to figure out. Blame Eddie. He kept going and going, right? I was waiting for Denise and Scotty J and Scott to be done. And Scott wasn't giving up. I was like, oh. I finally had to give up. Scott wasn't giving up on it. So I was like, okay, I'm gone. And then I went right to sleep. And I woke up at 5 a.m. And then a thing came on and said they ended like an hour ago. So they went from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. You fell asleep. That's funny. I even had my roper hair. And I don't need a wig for that. Remember that roper romp Tiffany shared? That was so funny. All right, so this needs to be ink blended. Because the fishies ain't that color. I don't want rusty hinge. I want gathered twigs. I don't have the correct color. I thought I did. Comment, Linda. There we go. It's not that hard to find. There's gathered twig. Put these inks back over here. Get my gathered twig. I don't know why the inks are acting like that. Why not the way you're supposed to inks? That ink not closed or something? Is that what's going on? And I'm gonna take my gathered twig. You fell asleep at 2? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like 3 when I got done. I'm just gonna come along and just, because I want it to be more realistic in color. So I'm doing this thinking about my son. Thinking about my son who's a daddy. Their daddy loved to go fishing and stuff too, my boys. My younger son never really picked up the love of fishing. He's picked up more the love of the computer, which the technical stuff, that would be from Mama. Mama's the one who liked all the technical stuff. Daddy liked hunting and fishing, so my older son picked up that more so than my younger one. All right, there we go. That's more like a fish color. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Must have done Denise in because she's not in here today. Hope everything's all right with her. She was. All right. We got our lure pieces. We got our fishy pieces, which I want to make these fishy pieces kind of darker. This one, I want to make darker. These can stay lighter. So we're going to come in here. And we're just going to see if we can darken it up. I don't know, maybe I can't. Maybe I don't have a dark enough dark brown. I can at least maybe darken the edges. Maybe we can't. Maybe I misjudged the ink. No, it's darkening it. There we go. Sorry for the shaking. Shake, rattle, and roll. Do, 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 do. Shake, rattle, and roll. And I don't want to wrinkle these little pieces, so I'm coming from here and going out like that. I want to make sure that it's dark enough to differentiate. See the difference in the colors? Can y'all see the difference from the ink blending to the paper color? That's why I did that. Like, that's why I'm doing that. Because you want your stuff to be different in color. Oh no, see, that's what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do that. So I don't want to rip my papers. I don't want to mess up my pieces. But I'm doing it anyway. I didn't want to, but I'm doing it anyway. All right. I do have an even darker brown, but I really didn't think that it would be the right brown. Oh yeah, she could be spinning it with her son and grandson. Oh no, Dwayne is doing a cookout. Remember he's putting a chuck roast in the smoker, and she said they're doing like a little cookout, I think. So she could have kids over or whatever. You know, the kids coming to wish him happy Father's Day. All right. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough. Now, if you find this, I'll show you the name of the project again. Hold on, because I think Margot was wanting the name of the project. Oh, I closed it. Look at that. I'll show it. I'll share it in the description after I get done. I'll share the project number because it's a Cricut design one. All right, so we're gonna take this fishy guy and we're gonna glue him to this fishy guy, I think. Wait, let's see. Let's look. We need that one like that. We need this guy like this. Let's piece it together without gluing it before we glue it so we know what we're doing. And then we need this guy like this. And then the eyeball. Yeah, pretty sure that's how he's supposed to look. So let's do that. So let's glue this guy. Happy Sunday, Jen. And congratulations on your 203 subscribers. You know, I have a hashtag now that's hashtag peeps for anybody who wants to share their link if they're creators. If you guys like to laugh, Jen.Cohen's another great one. She will keep you in stitches. She will keep you laughing. She will teach you Yiddish words. She will teach you PMA, positive mental. Did you put an S on the end? Yeah, there you go, Danny. You did it. Danny did it. Just like Danny did. So, do. We're just gluing. We're making a Father's Day fish gift card holder that is too small for a gift card. All right, we're going to lay this down right here on here. We're going to line that mouth up. That's what we're going to do, that big old mouth. And then we're going to make sure the belly's lined up. And then everything else should kind of fit in place. It's not. Why is it not lining up right? Let's see. Because they're little pieces that can be manipulated. That's why. Let's manipulate them how we want them. Not big on manipulation, but We're going to do it to the paper. And this one, I did it upside down. That's why, didn't I? No, I didn't. I did that right. Oh, well, it'll be okay. It'll be all right. All right. And then we're going to take, yes, positive mental attitude, hashtag PMA. What does that hashtag do? Or how can I set it up? Does it say something when you do that hashtag? Because I can add that to my Nightbot. Because I like the thought of PMA. It helped. I was having a kind of rough day that day that I saw that. And it helped me get a good attitude, a good thought process. That's another reason why I love hanging out with all of you guys, because I suffer from depression bad. And you guys keep my endorphins going and keep my brain in a good way. That's why I love that I stumbled in to Eddie's channel one day and then came across all you guys. All right, let's line this up. The belly definitely has to line up because that's the underside of the fish. So there we go. There we go. We got a fish coming to life, guys. Now, if I had done it on this side, I could have ink blended it, and I think it would have looked better than our shiny fish. But it still looks good. I still like it. You haven't added it to Nightbot yet? Good idea. Yeah, it's a good thing. What a wonderful moment. Look, guys, I didn't punch all my little holes out. Before we set that down, let's do that. Let's get our poker tool and get these out of there. Get them out. Get that out of there. See, you're supposed to check your stuff, guys. Check it for you wreck it. And KFF is keep effing fighting. Okay. Okay, I haven't added it tonight, but yet, great idea. No, it's from our buddy Jimmy at the Astute Tourist, who is battling a rare form of the C word. He has since rung the bell, but his entire motto is PMA. You have to catch an episode once he's back. Okay, I know who Jimmy is because I've been in his live. That's how I found Denise. That's how I became Denise's stalker, was through Jimmy's channel, because he was like one of my first subscribers from y'all's group, I believe, from Eddie. I'm pretty sure Jimmy was the first one. But there's so many of you, my brain doesn't. I didn't remember hearing his story, though, when I saw him. So he must not have been discussing it. And then I saw when he was right before he went in the hospitals, when I started really being in the groups big time. And I'm learning every day, a little bit more every day. All right, my glasses are fogging up, guys. I don't know why I live in the South. I do not like the heat at all. All right, there's our fish. Yes, the Astute Tourist. Scott can share his link. Scott's got a wrench. All right, let's give this fish an eyeball. Let's give this fishy fish an eyeball. I don't know which way the eyeball's supposed to go. I'm pretty sure this is... I guess it goes whatever way we want it to, because there's no... I'll just put it like this, right here in the middle. Right there. Yes, Scott got a wrench. Watch out. Well, I did it because, you know, I got a lot of you from the cruising community that come in here, and we talk about the hands Helping Hands for Cruising. And then we talk about what we did on the show and all that other stuff, you know, what they were doing on the show last night and all that. And I needed somebody when Denise isn't here to be able to share links and things to things for y'all. Because y'all got some, like, we've got Jeremy, who has Hats on a Mission. That's, in my opinion, that's a good cause. Hats and blankets for the homeless out there in the cold temperatures and stuff. I think that's a great idea, you know? And then we got to do our lure now. We got our fish. Blah, blah. If you could see me, I could make fishy faces at you. Blah, 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 blah. But we got to put our lure together, which our lure is supposed to go on this piece. This piece is supposed to hold a gift card holder, but we had to size it down so much that we'll have to make oh, I know. We can make, you know, remember when you were kids and you made coupons for your dads and your moms and stuff because you didn't have money to buy them stuff? Remember doing that? It is cute, isn't it? I think the lure is cool too. If I'd have had gold, oh, that's what we need to do. Okay, I don't know what this piece is for. I think that's supposed to go on my fish somewhere. I don't know what that was for. I don't know. There we go. Y'all throw some cards and paint at Jen.Cohen and go subscribe and check her out. She's on that, she does the fund. I don't know what exactly your title and everything is, but I know you work on the fundraising for the Hands for Helping Cruises. You should check them out too. Helping Hands for Cruises. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see. What's my brain trying to tell me? It's trying to tell me this. Focus, Linda. Let's put this piece on. Now, when I use shiny paper, guys, squirrel. When I use shiny paper, I find that you gotta be really careful because it likes to slip and slide when you put stuff on top of it. So let's line our lure piece right here up. Not too bad without instructions. It's kind of simple to put together. Line that up just like so. Oh, the hook goes right here. Oh, look at that. The hook goes right there. Let's put the hook on. Let's put the glue on this piece, though. If you got some tweezers, use them, guys, because that'll help you if your fingers like to fumble. Just like that right there, like that. So, and I would think I was saying, you're a board member for HH4C. Your official title is Director of Events and Promotions. Okay, cool. Sweet. Yeah, y'all should check it all out. It's cool. So, my brain is like going, what are you doing, Linda? What are you doing? This has got me baffled. This goes somewhere and I don't know where. I don't know where this is supposed to go. But let's put our lure, let's make our lure piece gold. Let's grab our Catherine Pooler goldenrod, because that's going to be the closest color. Let's find our brush that we use for that one. We got a little brush around here somewhere, right here, that we used when we used the gold. You're on the advisory board too? In the U.S. market? Oh, that's cool, Danny. I didn't know that. Did not know that. That's awesome. I like watching Sean and Elena. They're funny. Elena seems like a very sweet person. Sean's got one of them dry senses of humor. Humor. I can't talk. Just ink the stuff, Linda. You notice I'm not doing a lot of singing today? I can barely talk. All right. So we got our gold for our lure. For our lure. She is incredibly sweet. She seems that way. So I love their video about they're going on a cruise for the New Year's Eve cruise they're going on. When they show that. It's cute. It's so sweet. I like to see cute couples. All right. That's good enough. That's good enough. So we got our gold looking lure. We're going to, almost looks brown, but it's goldenrod, guys. It's goldenrod. She said since I can't go on the HH4C cruise this November, he's going to find me a HH4C duck. Oh, that's sweet. That's so sweet. Yeah, maybe my disability will finally get approved and get my property taxes paid up so I don't lose my home. And then after that, then I can worry about booking cruises and stuff once I can pay my regular bills for my regular household stuff. All right. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can see that happening. Yeah. They're cute together. I love it. I love them. They're cute. I like them. All right. Let's put this right here. Like that. Look at that, guys. Look. Look at that. We did all that for that. It's so cute. Now, this one goes on the back of this, but you're not going to glue. See, this is what you're going to do. You're not going to glue them slapped together because you need a thank you, Anne. You need a pocket, right? So I'm going to leave this right here so I can see where I can put and where I can't put glue, right? So I need this to say, okay, that's how wide it needs to come out. So I'm going to put glue right here. Right along the edges. This is how I do things, guys. And I don't know if other people craft like me, but oh no, don't get that in the glue. You gotta be able to glue it right there. We've got room right there. Just along the very edge here. Glue that piece down good. And we'll glue this piece down good. And we'll put a good amount of glue right here to hold it all together. And we're going to take our fishy fish. And we're going to line him up just like so. Right on top of that. Just like that. I took the thing out. Oh, thank you. I don't feel like I'm talented. Oh, wait. The fish's mouth is white. That's what that goes to, right? I don't know. Do I like that? Do we like the white? Or is it supposed to be gold? I don't like the white. Or is that supposed to be gold? Oh, thank you, Jen. Is that supposed to be gold? Let's make it gold. I don't like it white. This doesn't look right. I'm trying to remember what a bass looks like in my brain. It's been a while since I've been fishing. It's been quite a few years. The last time I went fishing was I think it's when my son had a boat and it was his birthday. Long time ago. And he took me out in the boat for his birthday. Spent the birthday with him. I think. I don't remember. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends go abracadabra? Do, 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 do. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend. That song is in my head from yesterday when I was singing. So it just came out of nowhere. Had to be sung. I miss going fishing with my boys. I miss my kids. I do. I was a mom who didn't like when school started because then my kids had to leave and go to school. I was the weird mom who liked to have our kids around. I was blessed with good kids. I had good kids. All right. Say abracadabra, let it rip. You ain't never had a friend, never had a friend, never had a friend like me. Now, because that's that color, I'm going to take this gold. I'm just going to touch this up right here. Just going to touch the edge of this up. Just to give him kind of like a same color here. There we go. He's so cute. You love to have your kids around too, Margot? Yeah. When they were little, I was like, I didn't really care for other people's kids too much, except for my stepkids. They were pretty awesome kids. And I was a school bus driver for 12 years. So, I keep saying I didn't really care for other people's kids, but then I found out that it wasn't the kids I didn't like. It was the way they were raised. Not everybody has the same standard of raising them. All right, we got to put something in here. So we have to measure this. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to measure this. And I'm going to say, maybe 2 1/8. Okay, we're going to cut a white piece out 2 1/8 by 1 1/8. So we're going to take this. I'm looking for my guillotine style trimmer. And I'm going to say 2 1/8 by 1 1/8. And if you got a corner rounder or something, you can do that. But I don't feel like hunting for mine right this second. So I'm just going to round my corners by taking my scissors and just going. Well, that didn't round very well, did it? Do it again, Linda. Do it again, Linda. Play it again, Sam. Play it again. So I could have had, if I'd have thought about it, I could have had the Cricut cut something and write something on there for me. But I could always dig through. Okay, see, I cut that one a little wonky. That's all right. It's all right. We're just doing this to show. There we go. And then that will should slip right in there if I cut the measurements right. No, I made it too big, didn't I? Nope, I did. Perfect. There we go. There we go. And then if you have children and you make something like this, grandkids or something, you can have them write like one free hug. There you go. So you get one free hug. And that way if it's not Father's Day, but it's a birthday or something. Now this, guys, will slide. It should. I didn't work the paper. I should have worked the paper, but I didn't. So we're going to come in here like this. We're going to work the paper a little. So I'm pushing pressure up on the back piece and I'm just sliding it like that. And that'll work the paper for me. There we go. And then we'll put our little in his mouth. Come on. Come on. I didn't do it up good enough. Come on. All the way up. All the way. Come on. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends go abracadabra? You ain't. Y'all know the movie, right? Because I was talking about it yesterday when I was singing. All right, there we go. So now there we go. So we got, it's a little on the, gotta work it. Gotta work it. But look, it's good and tight on there too. I know, that's what she said. There we go. One free hug. So that's my Father's Day craft for those who like fishing and stuff like that. But instead of it saying Father's Day, we're just going to say one free hug. So those that don't have a daddy anymore or didn't have a daddy or a father figure or something, but they have somebody in their life who likes to go fishing, who might be a daddy, might be a fur baby, you know, like be a cute little card thing for him. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for hanging with me. Thank you for coming in and chit-chatting and watching me craft and talking to me and keeping me company. I appreciate it so much. And I will see you guys. Get in that fish's mouth. Come on. Get in there. You know you want to. You know you want to do it. Come on. You can do it. Get in there. Okay, I'm just messing it all up. Just stop, Linda. Thank you, Jen. All right, everybody. You have a great day. Have a blessed day. If you've got dads that you're celebrating with, tell them all Happy Father's Day. Give them a great big hug. And if you just have other people you're hanging out with, give them a great big hug. And if you're just hanging out with your puppy dog or your kitty cat, give them a great big hug. All right, y'all. So long. Farewell. Boom, 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 boom.